Welcome to the Central Prairie Co-op podcast, your go-to source for all things agriculture. Each week, we bring you expert insights, market trends, and real stories from the field. Whether you're a seasoned producer or joining us for the first time, there is something here for you. So, grab a coffee and let's dive into the business of agriculture from the ground up. Welcome to a special edition of the Central Prairie Co-op podcast. Joining us today is Emily Haas. Emily, there are lots of things going on in the world, and those things are impacting fuel markets.
Yes, they are. Just to start with, it's been quite the roller coaster of a ride since this all started. I get phone calls daily or what I should do, what I shouldn't do, what are you thinking? If I had the crystal ball, I'd probably be in a different line of business. All I can tell is that the volatility is nothing like I've ever seen it. Of course, even in my 30-some years being in the cooperative system, such up and down. We were climbing extremely quickly, especially those first few days, weeks. And then we'll see some days that it kind of levels out and it's kind of quiet. And I'm thinking, okay, it's going to calm down. It's going to calm down. And then bam, something happens and the market drops. It drops 30 to 50 cents a day on some of those things. So it's so hard to tell where we're going to end up, and any glimmer of hope or anything, we're talking about the straight opening back up or not opening back up or being protected fluctuates that price like no other. I thought I would wake up this morning and it would be up because we were looking at deploying, some different stuff. It's so sporadic, it's so unpredictable, and no one can control it. So what Central Prairie Co-op is doing for your fuel needs and everything is we're rolling with it. We're doing the best that we can. We're trying to make sure that fuel is available. I don't think that's going to be an issue as of yet. We're making sure that, everything is kind of topped off and taken care of, our customers, our stations, to make sure. I'm trying to give the best competitive pricing possible. You might see us set for a while on a pricing and you're thinking, gosh, why isn't she going up? Everybody else is up. And then I might take that hike. I'm trying to still be loyal to you guys but yet not cut us at the throat either, because we still have to be profitable if we're going to survive. So it's been a challenge, I've got to say. I have good days and bad days, and I wake up and say, what is the market going to do to me today? Am I going to be able to be quiet and get some other stuff worked on, or is it going to fluctuate? Midday prices, I do get those. So I have a pretty good feel if we're going up or down. I mean, I watch from a couple different sources of what the markets are doing. It is a lot, but it can change in a heartbeat. I mean, alone this morning, they were down, heating oil was down about 40 cents and RBOB was down about 17. Just before I came in here, we're only down 12 on heating oil and 11 on RBOB. So it fluctuates unreal moment to moment. So, people have contracted, a couple customers have contracted. What do I do? The one thing I can recommend that you do not do is that, especially when it is skyrocketing very quickly, is that, especially in a day that it's really high, I would not recommend contracting, because most of the time, like I do this, when they see that in the morning, if the price is high, you're going to see usually some sort of a pullback during the afternoon. So I can't say have patience, because at the end of the day, it's your decision on what you're going to do with fuel and what you feel comfortable with if you want to lock fuel in on. But it's been a ride. That's all I can say.
Yes, it has. Feels like there's something new in the news every few minutes.
There is.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for joining this special edition of the Central Prairie Co-op podcast. Be sure to tune in Monday, and we will continue to talk all things ag from the ground up.